Guten Tag. Glad to see y'all here. Yeah, this one's just going to be a quick one. Because, Denise, you know what all came in just a little bit ago, actually. And Randy knows the other thing that I want to show off. And I'll start with that one. Well, considering you only sent it off on Friday, I hope your memory's not that bad. Of course, mine is, so I did say one could hope. So, what I got on my hip is something that I ordered from Randy. Did have some issues with it initially. I already talked to him about it, and I managed, as you can see, to get it resolved. It does. Not a huge fan of the vertical style, but I'll live with it. Because I think I'm gonna have to get used to it anyway. Yeah. So 4 kids then. Next up is what actually arrived to me from Jeff and Denise, because I got to talking to Jeff about tool steel because I need to make it big, because the way my horn's set up, it's, really fat, and the tip of the horn's like 3/4 of an inch around or so. I have to use a concrete stake as a drift to get anything onto the horn. That is not so good. So, talked to him about some tool steel to make a bic out of. Looking forward to working with this. I think he said it's like 5160. And he sent me 2 pieces of it. And a rose keychain. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. Looks like everyone's getting their packages today. And something that I wasn't expecting. So hopefully, I have been feeling a bit under the weather. Got knocked out with a cold earlier this week, and it just laid me out flat. Fortunately, the weather seems to be clearing up, and it is nice and toasty, all the way up to 86 today. And then, so once I start actually being awake more towards the morning, I'll get out and start beating on things. In other news, I have a line on a couple of brake rotors so that I can make a new forge. So yeah, things are moving at pace. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with this for a while. Also, this is something that I've had for a while. before I actually built my forge. Now some of the stuff that I wanted to show is going to be really hard to see. Lovely. I don't know if you can see any of this. Yeah, kinda. Fair enough, fair enough. But I've been suspecting this being rot, but it's really hard to tell. So I got a couple more tests to do. Did a snap test, and it's inconclusive. But I think you can see why I might be suspecting it of being rot. I think I just cut some of these pieces a little too thin for the snap test to really tell me anything. So, that's pretty much where I'm at now. Hey, Steve. Yeah, it is quite toasty, even in here. We've got the AC running, I think. I think I'm about due for another haircut, turning into a long-haired hippie. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a short one. Don't really have anything else going on at the moment. Yeah, I tried doing that, and I think instead of cutting it this way, I might want to try cutting it this way and see what I end up with. Because, I know I've shown you the pictures of this already. This doesn't really tell me much, other than it's metal and has a grain structure. It's not that I'm looking for rot per se. It's more, here's what I have. I want to find out if it might be or not. Because if it is, I figure I could use it for trading. Kind of. I mean, this is the reason why I'm thinking it's rot, because it does have a, yeah. Because I've got like probably altogether maybe 6-8 feet of 1/2 by 4. The thing is, what I got came from a Craigslist ad that said wrought iron wagon axles, and that's another part of the reason why I'm wondering. Problem is the vise that I've got is not like locked down to the ground. So when I went to do the bend test, the way I did it, well, I had a bit of a lever problem. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, for me, I think rod's a bit beyond my skill level at the moment. I've got other things to worry about first, like learning to forge weld, because I haven't been able to do that as yet, at least not successfully. And I'm still getting over this cold, so I think I'm going to end it here, because otherwise I'm just going to ramble. And no one wants to hear me ramble. So, take care, everyone. And thanks for stopping by.